Imagine the wilderness, vast open spaces, the untouched beauty of a U.S. national park, a place of adventure, of peace. But what if that peace is an illusion? What if amidst this majesty, something lurks? Something that leaves no trace? No scratch, no clue, just the void. Brace yourselves, because today we're diving into the haunting mystery of Stacy Ann Arras. A story so inexplicable, it will make you question everything you know about disappearing. The year was 1981. The setting, the breathtaking yet treacherous Yosemite National Park, home to giant sequoias, deep valleys and towering peaks. A dream destination for any nature lover. It's here our story begins. Stacy Ann Arras, a vibrant 14-year-old, was on a camping and backpacking trip with her father and stepmother. A family moment, a memory to be made. But instead, it became a nightmare that has echoed for over 4 decades. It was July 24, 1981. The Arras family was preparing to embark on a 2-day hike to the remote Sunrise High Sierra camp. Stacy, eager to document the beauty around her, was carrying her camera. Around 4:20 p.m., Stacy, who was walking ahead of her father and stepmother, indicated she wanted to go a little further up a section of the trail to take a photograph. She then moved out of sight around a bend in the path towards a higher, rocky area. Her father, George Arras, assumed she was just ahead, waiting. When George Arras reached that point, Stacy was nowhere to be found. He called out, no answer. He waited. No Stacy. Another hiker, possibly the last person to see her, caught a brief glimpse moments before on that very trail. But now she had vanished. In what seemed like mere moments, on a path frequented by others, Stacy Ann Arras was gone, without a scream, without a visible struggle, just the unsettling quiet. Despair quickly set in, and immediate search began. But Yosemite's vast and unforgiving terrain doesn't yield its secrets easily. Hundreds of volunteers, park rangers, search dogs, and helicopters were mobilized. They combed every square foot, every rocky crevice, every dense thicket, day after day, week after week. The search for Stacy Ann Arras became one of the largest in Yosemite's history. The frustration grew with each passing day. The profound nature of this no-trace disappearance was terrifying. There was no physical evidence, no piece of clothing, no footprints leading off the trail, no sign of a fall or a struggle. The search dogs, trained to follow human scent, struggled to find any consistent track beyond the last confirmed sighting point. It was as if Stacy Ann Arras had simply dematerialized into the mountain air. Where a human being would inevitably leave some mark, however small, there was only an absolute absence. The park had swallowed a young girl, leaving not a single clue behind. This utter lack of a lead haunted the search efforts. This case, like so many others in the no-trace phenomenon within national parks, is riddled with details that defy logical explanation. First, the location. A well-used trail, not a completely remote, trackless wilderness. Stacy was just moments ahead of her father. How could she vanish so utterly in such a short span of time, in plain sight, with other hikers known to be nearby? Witness accounts, though limited, reported nothing unusual. No sounds of distress, no signs of a struggle. The sheer speed of her disappearance, coupled with the absolute lack of any physical sign thereafter, is profoundly unsettling. People don't usually vanish without a trace. But Stacy's case defies what we thought we knew. The most profound anomaly is the complete and utter absence of any physical evidence. No dropped camera, no piece of her clothing, no disturbance to the ground. This isn't just hard to find, it's nothing to find. It defies all conventional understanding of how a person would vanish, even in rugged terrain. It suggests an event, or a force, far beyond what we typically comprehend. No confirmed trace of her was ever recovered. This chilling void is what truly elevates Stacy's case into the realm of the unexplained. With such a profound absence of evidence, theories abound, each more chilling than the last. The most common, and perhaps most rational, explanation points to a tragic accident. Could Stacy have ventured slightly off the trail, fallen into a hidden crevice, or been swept away by an unseen current or flash flood? Yosemite is rugged and hidden dangers exist. However, the sheer scale of the search and the absolute absence of any body or personal effects makes this theory incredibly difficult to reconcile fully. If she fell, where is the impact site? Where are her belongings? Another possibility, one that sends shivers down the spine, is the involvement of a predator. Not an animal, but a human. While no evidence of foul play was found, the idea that someone could have abducted Stacy so quickly, so cleanly, without leaving any sign of their presence, is a terrifying thought. Yet, how could an abductor vanish without leaving a single footprint or a dropped item, especially in such a short time frame on a used trail? Then we venture into the more speculative, and for some disturbing, theories that often emerge in no-trace cases. Could there have been an unexplained natural phenomenon? A sudden, localized geological event, though highly unlikely to leave no other discernible signs? Or perhaps, as some more fringe theories suggest, something far more anomalous. Some whisper of paranormal phenomena, of sudden, inexplicable disappearances defying our known physics, or even encounters with forces beyond our understanding. While these theories stray far from conventional explanations, they arise precisely because the conventional explanations fall so spectacularly short. The absolute no-trace aspect is what fuels these darker, more unsettling possibilities. It forces us to confront the terrifying breadth of the unknown. Stacy Ann Arras vanished from Yosemite National Park more than 40 years ago. Her disappearance remains one of the most perplexing and haunting mysteries in the annals of national park disappearances. A young life extinguished without a trace, swallowed by the wilderness, leaving behind only questions and an enduring sense of dread. The case of Stacy Ann Arras is a stark reminder that even in the most beautiful and seemingly peaceful places, the unknown can lurk, waiting to claim its next victim, leaving absolutely nothing behind. What do you think happened to Stacy Ann Arras? Was it a tragic accident, a sinister act, or something far more inexplicable? Share your theories in the comments below. And remember, the wilderness holds secrets, some of which may never be revealed.